Hello everyone, hello and welcome or welcome back depending on whether you've been here before, but my name is Jack and I am Ginge here on YouTube and on Instagram and on Ravelry, and so it goes on. I am also one half of our little universe, which is a vlog channel between myself and Jen, who is Chonky Stitches, who is my partner, and she's amazing and a genius. And yeah, this is where I talk about all things crafty, yarny, yeah. Before we dive in, I have to say thank you, first of all. 3,000 subscribers, which is bonkers. So thank you all very much to those that have subscribed, liked, commented, and come on this little journey so far, even though it hasn't been very long. But I've been overwhelmed, so thank you very much, everyone that's been involved. Because we've hit 3,000 subscribers over here on Ginge, there is a giveaway. So do stay tuned, because later on in the video, there's going to be bit more information about that, as well as some other things. So, yes. Today, I am drinking Nescafe Azera Instant Coffee, which I've already spilt on myself. It's a good job that I'm sort of sat down, because it looks like I've had a bit of an accident. But yes, I'm having it in what is my favourite mug, I think, which is by Rae Dunn, who is an amazing ceramics artist here in the UK. I'd highly recommend her stuff. Go and check it out. Yeah, very, very nice. It's also very hot. I'm not going to drink it yet, but coffee. I've been a busy boy. I've been a very, very busy boy. I've got 2 finished objects. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, plus some whips. Some of them are /finished objects, so that's good. And I don't know about the rest of it because it's on the other side of the page. Yeah, so we're just going to dive straight in. And first of all, you may have seen in the last episode, there is a screen grab here. This is the Love Autumn Cowl by Monika Anna, which I made in some wool from Propaganzi, which is a yarn shop in Whitby in the northeast. It's south of here, but the northeast of England. And yeah, I made this beautiful cowl. Jen has claimed it because I have claimed the contrast. It is done. It hasn't been blocked yet. I would have the other one to show you a direct comparison, but if I hold that, the lighting is bad today. I'm filming at 2 o'clock. I've had a day of meetings and things like that. And yeah, it's winter now, pretty much. So this cowl is going to get worn a lot, but it's not been blocked yet. The floats on the inside are wonderful, because you know how I love my tension. There's a couple there that are a little bit loose, but overall really happy with it. I've worn it out. I wore it on a trip to Birmingham that I went on recently with Jen and her family. So that was really, really nice. And yeah, love it. Very sheepy. And yeah, a wonderful pattern. I would highly recommend if you want a colourwork cowl. And yeah, very, very nice. The wool, again, beautiful as ever. It feels sheepy, but it's soft. It's got a little bit of rough to it, but it's overall actually really nice on the skin for me personally. As I said, it's not blocked, but it's gorgeous. I love it. And will I make another one? Possibly. Possibly. Not yet though. I'll need a break from cowl knitting. Okay, next up. You may remember last time I was working on the Brunostsokken by Lene Olzseth, and I'm knitting this in. Where are my things? Oh yes, I am knitting these in Socks Yeah DK by Coop knits. I've spoken about this quite a lot in previous podcasts, but it's a DK sock yarn, 75% superwash merino, 25% nylon, and the colourways are Astra Planeti and Chiron, which are the blue and orangey red respectively. I've got a few things that I want to talk about with this project, but first I'm going to show you them. I haven't blocked them yet because I need bigger sock blockers. Discovered, I know, but I've put them on here to show you the contrast. So yeah, they are done. The amount of yarn that I had left is worrying, as in I had to cut the ends off of one sock, magic knot them to then finish the sock and remove a row on the foot, and I think possibly a row in the toe as well, just because I wasn't going to make it. So the bigger size of the Brunostsokken does use up whatever the meterage is on these, does use up 112 meters per 50 grams. So probably aim for around 250 just to be safe. If you're doing the larger size, I am going to do a smaller size of these as well, just to see how the pattern's different, and because I want some warmer socks. It's getting really cold here now in the UK, like really cold, especially in the northeast. We had a day recently where it was -1, and that was cold. So I need to get ready with some more big chunky socks. So whether I'll cast them on now or not is another question. But again, they haven't been blocked. I will do the smaller size again next time. Love the yarn. Yeah, they're great. Really happy with them. Again, you can see they haven't been blocked. You can see where they fold a bit, just from where the tension's not quite there. But overall, I'm really happy with them. The colour work was nice and easy. The heelers are relatively well closed up. Happy. Oh, I must also mention that I did a German short row heel as opposed for a heel flap and gusset, because I'm too scared to do a heel flap and gusset. So, it's on my list of things that I'm going to try on a pair of socks in the near future. But yes, there we go. So they are my 2 finished objects. I have got some more for you. But I'm really, really happy with them. Really chuffed. 2 colourwork projects finished. Look at that. Possible thumbnail. Very, very happy with them. Next up, we're on to whips. We've done very well here. This is a Back to Blighty project bag. This is one of her old ones. It's just got some sailboats and seagulls, and it's just a nice bag. I like it. Perfect sock bag. In these there is a skein of Walk Collection Luxe sock yarn in salt and pepper. And this is all I've got left now, because I'm going to show you. I have finished one of the Hermione Everyday socks. I'm just going to swap it onto a blocker so that you can hopefully see the pattern a bit more. I am so proud of these socks. They are the softest things I've ever worn. I had a lot of people saying, oh, you should do this as a shawl, because the yarn is... Oh, what was the yarn content? Walk Collection Luxe sock, 70% alpaca, 20% silk, 10% cashmere. Yes. Walk Collection are based in Germany. And yeah, they are amazing. Really recommend their stuff. But this is my Hermione sock. Oh, it is so soft. Again, it hasn't been blocked yet because I could block it on this actually. I've got a little bit of gappage in the heel, but it's better. It's getting better. And yeah, I'm really in love with the pattern. You can see with the side lighting from there, that's quite accurate, but that just shows it off even more. It is incredible. So I'm so happy with these Erica Lauder's Hermione Everyday socks. And the great news is that I'm on the second sock. I didn't want to get second sock syndrome, or whatever people call it, but I am halfway through the rib on the second sock. So they are going very, very well. I'm very, very happy with them. I'm very proud of them, actually. I have to say, this is a project where I'm proud of this. Colourwork knitting, I've had a bit of a revelation recently, and that is that for me, colourwork knitting I find very therapeutic. I don't have to focus as much because of the repetition in it. I need good lighting to do it, depending on the colours. Obviously with these, it's not so bad at all. But yeah, I love colourwork knitting. However, textured knitting for me has become recently more of a, what's the word I'm looking for? Not rewarding, but kind of rewarding in a way. But I can appreciate the technicality of textured knitting now, just from doing something like this, which involves knits and pearls. So I'm so happy with this, and it's actually inspired me to try more projects, which we're going to talk about shortly. But yes, Hermione Everyday socks, 1 and a bit, going very well. I don't need this anymore, but we will be coming back to some socks. So, next up, Lana Knits has a project called the 12 Blocks for Christmas Cowl, which I started years and years ago and put away, just left it, forgot about it, it sat collecting dust, and then I picked it up again recently. And it's living in this bag, which is another Back to Blighty bag. But on here we have a John Arbon Textiles badge, we've got a Yak badge. Yak is Yarn and Knitting in Brighton, which is a great yarn shop, or my original local yarn shop. And obviously John Arbon, everybody knows John Arbon. There is a Sockmatician badge from when I did a double knitting workshop with him. There is Ali, lovely Ali, from Little Drops of Wonderful, with You Are a Little Drop of Wonderful on there. And Yarn Extravaganza 2022, which we got from the Yarn Cake in Glasgow. But I digress. In here, I have a finished block. So this is block number 6. It is the stairs block. I think that's showing you the right side, but it's in this gorgeous grey. It's really difficult to show you these when they're not blocked. There we go, that's a bit more accurate with the pattern definition. But this is a blanket made entirely out of knits and pearls. Really, really well written out patterns. Really, really good. I really recommend it. So I have finished another one. That is 6 done. 6 to go. Or just under 6, because I have cast on block number 7, which is called Rhombi, which, as you may know, is the plural of rhombus. And as you can see, it is looking very nice. I'll bring it over here a bit more so you can see. Yeah, this is a really, really nice texture, and the yarn, beautiful. If you haven't seen my recent videos, you will not know that this is Knit Picks Wool of the Andes DK. This is the DK one, I think. Is it DK? Have I got a yarn band? I've got loads of yarn bands in here. Wool of the Andes worsted. Miles off, miles off. But yeah, really, really enjoying this project. Really enjoying it. Oh, some stitch markers. Keep them out. So yes, I'm on the 7th. I'm hoping to get more done. I did say in a previous video that I would like to maybe do it as 24 blocks, but I'm kind of thinking that actually this is a 12 blocks blanket. It's taken me quite a while, and I kind of want to get it done now, get it off the needles, not worry about it anymore. But I do love it. So there's more things that I want to make. My Ravelry favourites is, there's hundreds of projects I want to do. That's very happy with it. Looking forward to doing more, and I would recommend if you can knit, you can purl, you can cast on, and you can bind off, then you can make this blanket. I highly recommend it. Links down below to everything. Okay, so Sachio Ishii is a Japanese designer, I believe. I think I read Japanese in the magazine. This was in a, what magazine was it? Let's Knit magazine. Mr. and Mrs. Claus create everyone's favourite Christmas couple with Sachio Ishii's sweet designs, then create a scene with the bonus patterns and your yarn oddments. So this was from a magazine. I did not buy this pattern for the yarn. I've had some people say,
"Oh, Jack, you're using acrylic and that's a big no-no for me."
Yeah, I get it. Acrylic, is not great for the environment. I completely understand that. But also, for some people, acrylic is a lot more affordable. And also, if you're making, say, a baby blanket and baby is sicky, you need acrylic. So, I rest my case. Acrylic yarn does have a place in the world. Anyway, rant over. But this is, I'll try not to show too much of the pattern. This is Mr. and Mrs. Claus, looking very happy. And I have done, last time I was halfway through the body. Now, I have done the body, the boots, the arms, and the belts. It's not been stuffed yet, but this is going to be, the legs are down here. It looks a bit phallic, I'm sorry. But this will become the head when it's all bunched up with a hat on top, and then there's legs and everything else. There's some little arms which also look, they could be phallic. There's a belt there and some boots. So I've been dabbling with that just every now and then when I feel like it. Pick up bag, work a little bit, done another piece of the body or whatever. Going really well. Hoping to get them done by Christmas. Yeah, it's a fun little project. My first time making something that's a little like stuffed, not amigurumi, because amigurumi is generally associated with crochet, a toy design, for want of a better term, and I'm really enjoying it. So yeah, very, very good. You may remember I had a bit of a problem. It came with these needles. These are 3.5mm needles. They're really, they've split. They're knackered. So I'm no longer using these needles. Now you may be about to say, Jack, that is a waste of needles. That is a waste of wood. It's not. It will get used for fuel or something. But I could not go on using these needles any longer. So I am using Knit Pro Symphony interchangeable circular needles because I use them for everything else and they don't do that when you bend them. However, again, I just want to say, because I've had some stuff in the comments about yarn quality and everything else, you do not need the best needles to make amazing projects. You do not need the most amazing yarn to make the most amazing projects. I'm very lucky with the yarn that I've got. There are a lot of podcasts out there that use amazing yarn. There are a lot of vlogs out there that just use simple DK acrylic yarn for everything. And they make amazing things. So don't listen to what people say. Use what you're happy with. Use what you're comfortable with. And yeah, sod everyone else. Anyway, one day we'll have a podcast where I don't rant. But we are going on to another whip. There is actually another whip, and it's in here. You may remember this bag was used for my Brunostsokken. It now has another project in it. You can see that there's something in there. There is a gift knit in here, so I can't really talk about it. But I want to say another thank you to Judith and Paul, who are my in-laws. Thank you for that. And look, little cable needle. Wonder what it could be. The next project is in another Back to Blighty Designs bag. This is her Daily Profit bag, and it was released with a yarn called the Daily Profit, which had contrast heels, toes and cuffs. I still have some of the yarn left over, and it's great yarn. Really, really nice 4-ply. But since I finished those vanilla socks, I decided that I wanted to cast on another pair of vanilla socks, because one of the things that I want to do is I want to have a bit of everything on the go at a time. I want to have a colourwork project on the go at all times. I want to have a textured pattern on the go at all times. And I want to have something that's just vanilla, that I can just sit and knit and don't have to think about. So I've got obviously more than that at the moment, but that's like my minimum. I need a bit of everything. Maybe one day some double knitting again or something like that. But there we go. Recently, if you are subscribed to the Our Little Universe vlog channel that is between myself and Chonky Stitches, if you haven't subscribed, go and subscribe to that afterwards. Go and watch the vlogs because they're actually really good. And we go to some great places and we squish lots of yarn. So we went to Glasgow relatively recently. And whilst we were there, we went to the wonderful shop called The Yarn Cake, which I love. It's one of my favourite yarn shops ever because they sell loads of stuff from local dyers. They do coffee and cake. Like they're amazing. The people that run it are great. But yeah, while I was there, I got myself a skein from Mr. Dystopic Fibre himself. And this colour was his Christmas colourway, which is called Mulled Wine, and it's 4-ply fingering weight, 420 metres per 100 grams, 75% superwash merino and 25% nylon, as written on there. Now I've followed John. I've followed John for quite a while now, and to be able to get some of his yarn was amazing, and to actually try it, have a squish, you know. So yeah, I bought the Mulled Wine Christmas colourway, and it had literally just come out when I got it. I'll get the contrast out as well and make sure that I've left enough in there. So this is it all rolled up, as you can see. Lots of splashes of orange and purple. is a lot more vibrant than this. Let's try that side. No. But this is the brown that contrasts with it. So you can see that they contrast really well, actually. That's quite accurate. So, yeah, this is what I'm just making some vanilla socks out of. You could say, oh, Jack, why are you only using a vanilla sock pattern with such amazing yarn? And I would say because I want to. There we go. This is how far I'm up to, as you can see. I'll hold it up a bit and stretch that out. There we are. So this is just a, I think I did a 1x1 rib. And yeah, just vanilla all the way down. But the colours are beautiful. I love them. So yeah, I'm almost at the point of turning the heel. I think I might make them a little bit longer first. But I love the yarn. The yarn is beautiful. So thank you, John, for dyeing up such gorgeous skeins. Thank you, Yarn Cake, for being so amazing and making me spend money in your shop. And if you want to go and see the vlog where I got this, head over to Our Little Universe, link in the description. Okay, so the camera filled, well, my phone ran out of storage, and then a delivery man turned up. So that was annoying and convenient, and now it's getting dark, my coffee's going cold, and I still haven't spoken about acquisitions. So, acquisitions. I have some. There is no yarn for me, I'm afraid. There is actually nothing for me in this because there are some gifty things. However, there is also some stuff for you. Now, by this, I want to say, again, a massive thank you to everyone that has subscribed, and we have hit 3,000 subscribers on Slip Ginge, which I think is wonderful. So thank you, everyone. You are all amazing. Thank you for your comments, your support, your likes, and everything else. I will try to do better with comments, but you know that I'm useless. I'm sorry. So, as a thank you, there are a couple of prizes. There is a giveaway. You can win a Chonky Stitches squiddy. Look at how adorable that is. Don't you just want to give that to someone for Christmas? These are amazing. They are super cute. They are made with safety eyes. They are very sturdy, robust. Don't give it to your dog. You could give it to a child, but don't give it to a dog. People have asked that. Don't do it. But these are really cute little squiddies made by Jen, who is my amazing, wonderful, beautiful partner. And she's very talented, and she has an online shop. She has a wonderful Instagram account, and she is very, very clever, and she's amazing. So she has donated this. Thank you very much, Jen. This squiddy could be yours. Find out more after I tell you about another prize. Oh no, you've got to go there, haven't you? There we go. Prize number 2 is some yarn. Now, I've just mentioned that I'm working with Dystopic Fibre mulled wine. I love that Christmas sock set. It's amazing. And John's yarn is beautifully dyed. It's all really well sourced. It feels incredible. Smells amazing. And I have another skein to give away. So this is in hallucinogenic neon, essentially. It is a 4-ply fingering weight, 420 metres per 100 grams, and 75% superwash merino, 25% nylon. This could be yours. This skein is beautiful. This was not donated by John or anything. So this was brought from when we went to Glasgow. By we, I mean Jen and myself. This is also up for grabs. I was thinking, yeah, I'm happy giving this away. And then I thought, I don't want to give it away. It looks incredible. It feels incredible. And it's... But then I was thinking, am I really going to make socks in that? Yes, I am. But do I need socks in that? Someone can make an amazing shawl or something out of this. So, yes, this is also up for grabs. And now I'm going to tell you how you can win one of these two things. First of all, there are two ways that two things you need to do first. You can do them now while you're watching. I will wait. First of all, go and subscribe. and click the little bell icon while you're there. I'll tell you why in a minute, but go and do that. And then like the video. Thumbs up. Cool, good. Right, now you've done that. What you need to do is you need to leave a comment in the section below about what you are most looking forward to in Christmas. Like, what about Christmas are you most excited for? The reason why I'm doing this is because if you include the word Christmas, you will be entered to the competition to win either Squiddy Squiddy or Yarny Yarny. There you go. But I want it to be a good answer. Don't just put looking forward to Christmas because it's Christmas. I want a bit more than that. But if you use the word Christmas, make sure you spell it as Christmas and you write Christmas in your comment, then you will be automatically entered into the prize draw. Now, before we say any more about that, we also need to say that Royal Mail is a bit screwed up at the minute. There's a few issues with postage and things like that, but this will be sent to whoever wins it. What will then happen is I will announce them, and I need you to contact me, because I am not running around for this. If you've won it and you want it, you come and get it. Okay? So just bear that in mind. The winners will be announced on episode 1 of Vlogmas, which is coming out on the 2nd of December. So I will do a random comment selector thing. I will film it. It will be in the vlog, and you will win either a squiddy or some yarn. Okay? Any questions, leave them below. I won't answer the comment. You know what I'm like. But seriously, I hope I've made everything really clear on that. Squiddy, yarn, Christmas, comment, like, subscribe. Done. Okay. So, I can relax a bit now. What are my plans? I'm going to keep reading. Go and buy some knitting books. Go and buy some... Sorry, someone's just turned up. You can see through the leaves. Next door, not me. But, yes, go and get some books. Go on Ravelry. Just type in knitting patterns into Google and find free ones and read them. And try and figure out how things are constructed. I've been amazed by going through these books as I was feeling a bit uninspired. I will go through my books and things like that in a Vlogmas episode, like I will go through my yarn stash. Any other ideas, let me know in the comments. I'm waffling, I'm rambling now. Thanks to everyone for watching. Have a good rest of November. Buy some mulled wine, because I know I'm going to. And yes, I will see you on the 2nd December for you, first for me, for episode 1 of Vlogmas, goodies to win. And yes, make sure to check out all of the links in the description. That's for all the patterns, for all of the dyers, for all of the other podcast channels. And yeah, thanks again for 3,000 subscribers. That is amazing. You're all great. Thank you. I will go through comments this time because I have to pick a winner. But yes, I will try and do better. But yeah, in the meantime, keep knitting, keep crocheting, keep crafting. And I will see you next time for another, well, for Vlogmas, episode 1. So until then, take care, thank you very much, and I'll see you next time. Cheers.